Hi, Paper Glitch. Good evening. All good? I'll just wait for more people to tune before starting doing something, actually. I guess it is pretty obvious what I'm about to do, actually, considering the title. Oh, I see. Are you enjoying it? I mean, I guess you are. You wouldn't be playing if you weren't. Are you going for shinies or just playing? Very good, actually. Any alpha shiny? But like, how much rare are they? Because I know they are rarer, they are big with red eyes, but there isn't too much that I know about them, actually. Hi, trees. Yeah, we are here. Give me just a second. I'm sending the. I mean, I'm actually posting the story about the streaming session. I will wait some minutes actually before starting to do what I want to do. Give me a second. Always takes me some minutes to prepare this story, actually. There we go. It is done. Alpha Shiny is the number one thing I want. Fair enough. Fair enough. Anyway, guys, as you can see, today we will be showcasing my whole shiny collection, all these shinies that I was able to get away with in these years of hunting. I'm pretty excited, actually. As you can see, I inserted some features in the layout. There is a sort of top 3 that you can see above the bottom screen. In that place will appear all the, I mean, my 3 favorite hounds, actually, the one that gave me the most. So yeah, in the meanwhile, like while I showcase them, whenever they appear, or probably at the end, I don't know, I will just insert, I mean, a GIF of the actual Pokemon will appear in the top 3. Hi Toddy, good evening. And also I inserted my overall stats, as you can see, that were pretty decent, I guess. Metal Shiny found 38, Full Out Shiny found 107. Total encounters done that got me a shiny, because there are hounds that I got ongoing that still aren't completed. More than 800,000. I mean, not too bad, actually. Hunted for 4 years. Longest ever round, 46,000 and a half. Shortest round, 96. Encounters per round, on average, almost the odds. So everything is pretty clean, actually, I would say. Anyway, yeah, I just want to wait like some other minutes, actually. I don't know how much. I guess like 5 minutes. And in the meanwhile, I will talk about a couple of things that we were talking about yesterday, actually, because you suggested me to like make up a community event, alright? And I actually spent half of today's morning thinking about it and what to do. And I think I got away with something very, very interesting actually. And what I want to do is that I will be preparing a video that will be up the 1st of February. And I want for this event to be taking place from the 1st of February to the 14th of February, so the first 2 weeks. And the place will be the Stark Mountain. The name of the whole thing will be the Stark Mountain Double Week. Alright? So the Stark Mountain is pretty big actually. There are so many Pokemon that can be found, and I love how much wild the place is. And I think that it is probably what I enjoyed the most when it comes to the environment. That's why I wanted to go for that one. So the 1st of February I will be uploading a video in which I explain this whole thing actually. And in these 2 weeks, like every year, these 2 weeks I will be hunting in the Stark Mountain, no matter what round I'm doing. I will suspend it, just as I will do during this year. My ultimate target will be Coughing, because I got like something against him actually, because I failed it. Like we got something like going, me and Coughing, so we got issues to solve. But there is also Slugma that I want to get there, and also the first town that I will be doing just to celebrate the beginning of this new journey that I want to do and that I want to host. So if you guys want to join it, feel free to start hunting in the Stark Mountain, even not only like during those 2 weeks if you want to, but I want to give more popularity to that place, because I think it is really like uncommon to see, even if it is so good actually. And by the way, yeah, there is Magby, Gligar, there is also the outside of the Stark Mountain, you can get Camerupt, there is the inside, there are so many cool Pokemon, so many cool interactions, and I want to celebrate the beginning of this whole thing by hunting for Heatran. It is a Pokemon that I wanted to hunt for, like I've been wanting to hunt for it for a long time actually, never had the chance to go for it, because it wasn't working properly with my plans, but now it is. So just do a very little recap. From the 1st of February, the 1st of February I will be uploading a video that showcases the Stark Mountain journey. The name will be Stark Mountain Double Week, that's the name that I chose to give it. And it will be a community event, how you suggested me to try and make one up. This was what I came up with. Hi guys, hi Sharp, hi Maston, sorry. Hi. So yeah, that's it. There are so many shinies actually. There are so many shinies that can be found. I will be going for Heatran the first day. Not the first day. Like the first session will be Heatran. Then let's see if Heatran shines quickly, we will go into the actual double encounters. If it doesn't, we will stick to Heatran until we get it. Even if it goes like off the 2 weeks actually. Like if I got the phase ongoing, I keep going actually. That's also what I did with the Safari Week, etc. So yeah. And I wanted to mention these things right now because that one is an round that requires a bit of preparation actually. So if you want to join me doing this thing, we can do those 2 weeks in which all of us hunt together in that place. And the preparation takes a little bit actually, because you have to play through Sinnoh if you didn't. You should be using a God Luck with Dump, so make sure to have it. It clutched it out for me, and it will for you as well, for sure. So yeah. As it is right now, I'm preparing the layout that I will be using. The first round will be Heatran. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty interested in it. By the way, I will read everything right now, and then I will start showcasing. I will start doing what this stream is meant to be for. So, I was actually thinking of continuing the shiny torch account that I completed. Gotta be completed, definitely. But oh yeah, Magby and Gligar with the GBA games are super cool. 8%. I don't know how much you can increase them, but there are so many cool Pokemons actually. Also Weezing, that is pretty rare and is super good. No one thinks about the Stark Mountain, but the Stark Mountain is so great as a place. I want to make it be important actually. Also because it is my favorite place, so that's it. Road to 10,000 it's a bit tough actually, I guess. Anyway guys, let's begin. It is about time actually. So let's start. We will start from the Pokéradar, then we will see the other ones actually. I will try and go pretty quickly with the Pokéradar ones, but I still want to give also to these Pokemons their importance, because they were important, because it was because of the Pokéradar that I got into full loads in the end. So yeah. Anyway, so first of all we got my full shiny line of Shinx, Shiny Luxio, and Shiny Luxray. All of these don't have nicknames because I wasn't giving nicknames back then, so like half of these ones won't have nicknames, the other ones will. Pretty weird actually. I wish I started giving nicknames for like earlier, but I didn't. Yeah, they are like super organized actually, super organized. Anyway, so Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray. Luxray is signed with a star in the bottom, as you can see. And that's because this one was full odds actually, because something very interesting is that, as pretty much like everyone, I guess, battering, I started hunting with the radar in the first routes, so route 202, 201, these ones, and just because I wanted to make practice. Yeah, I'm super hyped actually. I wanted to make practice, so I started trying collecting like Shinx, Starly, Bidoof. Shinx and Starly, Bidoof like later actually. So what happened is that I got Shinx, and before getting Shinx, I was actually trying and Pokéradar chaining for it, and I got a full odds one without a shiny patch. Like it was a full odds one. Chain of 0, like there wasn't even Shinx in the chain actually. And here is this one. And I'm in love with this one actually, because it is jolly too. Caught in a luxury ball. This one is broken. The only problem that pisses me off about this one is that I was using a console that back then I wasn't used to be using, because it was my sister's console, and got the date messed up, and the date is year 2000, and it is the only shiny that I got with the wrong date actually. I went insane when I noticed it, but that's how it is actually. And then Luxio and Shinx. Luxio was caught as a Shinx, and then I evolved it. Ayaline. Then, yeah, no nicknames unfortunately. Back then I wasn't giving them, but you will see the nicknames pretty soon in the end. Yeah, that's the problem. The date was messed up actually. That was super unfortunate actually. But that's how it is. That's how it is. In fact, if it at least was like year, I don't know, 2008, even if it was messed up, because I got this one in 2021, I think. No, 2020, yeah. If it was at least like 2008, would have been decent, but still messed up. Now it is completely messed up. Anyway, then we got the World Starly line, so Shiny Starly, Shiny Staravia, and Shiny Staraptor, and as you can see, Staravia got a star, because this one was a full odds one actually. And this was a random shiny, just as the Jolly Shinx that I showed you before. This one was also one of my first random shinies. This was caught in 2018, 2019, yeah. 2018, only Ghastly and Tauros. Anyway, yeah, full out Shiny Staravia, Shiny Staraptor, and Shiny Starly. of course, I evolved the one that got the best nature actually, because as you can see, like I leveled them up, because at first I didn't have many full art shinies, and I like to use my shinies when I play through the games, so I was using my pocket other ones. And like back then I wasn't synchronizing. I started synchronizing later, actually. No, I don't, unfortunately. As you can see, this is the file 61090. Apart from, I mean, Luxio. There are some that I got. For example, Luxio, I still got the ID. The problem is that I'm not changing just the nickname of a Luxio if there is a full shiny line, you know. So I am keeping it that way. But as you can see, these ones are like all different, and these ones were from the past actually. The most recent ID that I got from Pearl, and all of these ones were caught on Pearl, was 51.0. By the way, little spoiler, because there is a Geodude here, Geodude line, another one that was supposed to be caught with the radar, but not really, because this golem that was a Geodude was a random shiny again. This one was caught, got the Pokerus by the way. I mean, I gave it the Pokerus. Caught in 2020. So yeah. Not too much to say about this line actually. Something that is important is that I was actually hunting when I found this random shiny, so I don't really consider it a real random shiny. Alright, so yeah. Staravia was the only one that I like stepped on by mistake actually. I was just like rushing the game and I saw the sparkles. But yeah, also like Luxio and Geodude were actually hunted. And also I was hunting for, I mean I wanted to change Geodude and I got Geodude. So like, it was pretty strange. But anyway, then we got Shiny Snorant. These ones got the nickname, thank god. Shiny Snorant, Shiny Glalie, and Shiny Frozlass. This one is a line that I love. I really wanted to go for this one. Really wanted to go for this one. It is a Pokemon that I never had the chance to use during a playthrough, because I had Pearl actually, so every time I had to use the radar if I wanted to encounter it. At some point during, like in the snow, I decided to go for it with the radar. Yeah, Snorlax is a very great shiny actually. I like it. Who knows, one day I might be going for it full odds. Anyway, I think I actually synchronized for this one. Yeah, this one is timid. By the way, the nicknames are like Yukinko, Olantern, and Yukion. I was just googling stuff that was working with the names. I mean, with the concept of the Pokemon. By the way, I love Glalie. I don't know if you like them. Like I love the wall line actually. Frozlass probably the one that I like the least in the shiny form, but it is the one that I like the most in the non-shiny form. I fell in love with it thanks to the anime actually. Anyway, that's it. There's a reason for that ugly background in the box. Yeah, I'm using this background for the radar. Don't worry, the other ones are different actually. All the full shinies got a good background actually. By the way, I actually do like this one. I know that this one is not the best looking one. I like the sky a lot, but that's it. Frozlass is great actually, yeah it is. Anyway, now we got a IBO. How's it going? Now we got a shiny Buizel line. So Buizel and Floatzel, no nicknames unfortunately. These one were one of the first ones that I went for, together with the Pachirisu that you can see like in the bottom left. Buizel and Floatzel are majestic actually. I've always loved Floatzel. I was synchronizing for these two. This one wasn't a great nature, it's relaxed, but this one is jolly, so broken. So good. Also, I EV trained all of the final forms that you can see here. I'm doing pretty good, I'm pretty hyped actually. Yeah, I am. But yeah, there isn't too much to say about these two actually. But apart from the fact that they were like one of the first ones that I went for. Also, the Pokemon that you can see here were like all of them mounted in different chains apart from Snorant, that I caught like 3 in the same chain. As far as I remember, Buizel were like a Buizel in a chain and a Buizel in the other one. Cause back then, I didn't like to be getting this many shinies back to back actually, so yeah. Also because I was hunting for them not for the utility, but because I wanted to give them like a bit of value, you know. Thank you so much, Bill, thank you so much. I'm super happy too, actually. Anyway, then we got the shiny Sneasel line, Sneasel and Weavile, sorry. Not a shiny that I really like actually, but I see it being of this very bright pink, so like I understand. Something to say about Sneasel and Weavile. I think that I got this Sneasel in a chain of something that was not even half of a chain of 40 actually. Let me see, because I got everything in a spreadsheet. By the way, if you want to know like all the shinies apart from the video that I'm showing right now, I got a spreadsheet that is linked in the channel's links, so check it out if you want to. Anyway, give me a second. Alright, shiny catalog. Hi Tanuki, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Sneasel was my fastest chain ever. Chain of 6. And it appeared, actually. And I think it actually was Sneasel, not the second Sneasel. Like this Sneasel, actually. So yeah, we got a Sneasel chain of 6, and another Sneasel that got evolved into a Mewile in a chain of 40, as far as I remember. I guess. Yeah, chain of 40, yeah. By the way, it is the one with the quick ball that was caught in a chain of 40. So no, this Weavile is the one that was a chain of 6, actually. And it is naive. This one was caught in a chain of 40. By the way, yeah, it does. It looks pretty aggressive in this file. I mean in Platinum. Yeah. Yeah, that one was my luckiest chain ever, actually. Anyway, then after these ones we got something that like I've always wanted as a Pokemon actually. Aymar, thank you so much. Electrike, I'm not the biggest fan of shiny Electrike, but I am a shiny Manectric, that's why I also nicknamed it. Raiju is a nickname for this one, I love it, I synchronized for it. Team Natured 2021, looking so great actually. In the Luxury Ball too, I love this one. I mean, nothing to say actually. I was synchronizing for these ones. I'm pretty sure. No, I don't remember if I got both of them in the same chain actually or not. Because from a certain point I started to use the same chain and get multiple, because I wanted to actually get the nature and not the shiny anymore. Electric is a bit overrated in my honest opinion. Manectric is broken, bro. Like, with the blue eye, bro. Anyway, then we got the god himself, Bidoof and Bibarel. I was very tempted to be using these two as the slaves in my main file, but they are shinies, like I can't actually low the value this much. Nothing to say actually. Both of them came like pretty late actually. Bidoof wasn't a Pokemon that I wanted to chain for since the beginning. Like I wasn't really caring about it. Also because I don't really like the shiny. It is fair, but I don't know. It is fair, I guess. Thank you so much, MME. Thank you so much. I don't know. I'm not really of the same mind. I don't know. I really agree with More here. It is not one of my favorite ones, but I'm a big fan of Manectric, actually. I'm a big fan. Anyway, after these ones, we got one that to me is broken when it comes to how good it looks. Not Meditite, but Medicham is broken. It looks so good, actually, in my honest opinion. It looks so good. As far as I remember, Meditite was caught in a chain that wasn't 40. I will tell you right away. Yeah, chain of 34. Yeah. And Meditite was actually a Meditite, and Medicham was caught as a Medicham, actually. I think I collected Medicham on this node. It's jolly. Yeah. So great. Unfortunately, Medicham is pretty weak, but it is so good. Yeah, bro, it is because it is because I'm a YouTube partner now. That's why. Anyway, I mean, not too much to say actually. But I mean, by the way, as you can see, like many of the yeah, of course. I mean, of course. As you can see, by the way, Flotsam was a level 100. I trained it. Golem level 30. I mean, I didn't use it at all. Luxray 90, Staraptor 85, and I was slowly using them. Manectric 100, of course. Medicham, I was using it in the when I was playing through Diamond, actually. So yeah, I still didn't complete the file, but I had to put back all these shinies that I spread in my files to do the video. So yeah, that's it. Then we got Shellos and Gastrodon. I didn't want to collect like a double line, so the east one and the west one. So that's it. I went for the pink one. It is the one that I like the least actually, and I kept it as a Shellos. And then Gastrodon. By the way, yeah, there are some meanings that I don't even remember anymore actually. I kind of remember that Shiva and Narishvara were like gods of, I don't remember which religion actually. Probably something related to the East, I guess. I don't remember. Shellos, I didn't know what to nickname it to, so Snail. And Gastrodon, I love the nickname. To me, it is so genius actually. Escargnot. Pretty self-explanatory actually, I would say. Not really too much to say about it. The goat. Free. Forever. By the way, Raiju is like a thunder god, as far as I remember. Of I don't know which religion. Again. And these ones, Lantern is because of the fact that this one is ahead, actually. Pretty fair. And then I don't remember the reason. So like, I think that Snoran was actually inspired to a specific Pokemon. I mean, not to a specific, like to a specific thing actually, like a mythological thing. And the nickname that I gave it was that, I mean, the name of the actual mythical thing. All right. Anyway, these ones don't have nicknames actually, and Yuki-onna should be, as far as I remember, because I collected these Pokemons like 4 years ago actually. Yeah. This one, as far as I remember, in I don't know, like which mythological thing, is like a woman that was appearing and disappearing as a ghost. I don't remember because of what actually. I have no clue actually. By the way, back then I was actually trying to give something like meaningful as a nickname to the Pokemon, just to not make it random, because I had few. Then I started to have many, and I started to care less actually, and go more for the meme. Even if I don't like to meme with the nicknames, apart from like this, I mean, Escargnot, broken. Anyway, then we got Pachirisu, that was actually caught together with like Electrike. No, yeah, it was Electrike. Probably was also the same day. It was probably the first one that I went for, that I got a double chain of 40 in the same day actually. This was November 29, and this was, no, December 20. So I don't remember which, hold on, probably this one? No, I don't think so. No, yeah, I remember with what, but I caught this one in the same day of another one. I remember of which one, actually. Anyway, Shiny Pachirisu, jolly, by the way. I wasn't synchronizing for it, so not bad. Then we got a Pinsir. The nickname for this one is Adrian, and the name is because of the fact that I caught a shiny Heracross that I named Rocky. So this Pinsir is female, Heracross is male. That's it. I mean, Rocky Balboa, pretty much, and that's it. I'm not the biggest fan of Pinsir as a shiny, but it is not bad actually. In Gen 4, it is not bad at all. Yeah. Why not? Then we got one of my favorite ones, actually, probably the one that I abuse the most of. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a nickname, but welcome to my shiny Metagross, that is also bashful. I wasn't synchronizing for it. This one came as a Beldum in a chain of 20, and it was caught in a Master Ball, actually, because it was about to struggle. And that's it. Like, back then I wasn't preparing the hounds, etc. Like, I was just chaining. I knew that Beldum was pretty tough to be caught, but I mean, fair enough. But this one wasn't the first Master Ball that I used, because this one was caught... No, it actually was. This one was caught pretty close to Lugia. That was my first ever full out haunted for. And I used the Master Ball for Lugia, because I was scared back then. It was my first shiny legendary. It was my first haunted full out shiny, so I was like, bro. I remember that I had like... I mean, no, I will cover it later when we will be on Lugia, and it will be pretty soon, actually. Anyway, yeah, this one was actually my first ever Master Ball used on a shiny. I have no regrets at all. This was also like a free one. You encountered this one in the Sandstorm, so it's not the easiest, but chain of 20, fair enough, actually. Then here we gotta actually say goodbye to a regular Smeargle. This one is in memory of a shiny Smeargle that I failed. Still haunted with the radar. As you can see, the nickname of this one is Fail with a sad face, actually. Pretty easy situation, actually. It struggled, and it used its sketch without copying anything, so that's it. I didn't even have the chance to use... I mean, I did have the chance to use the Master Ball, but I didn't know. I didn't even think about the fact that it only got sketch. So if I was using a ball, it was failing, and that's it. So because I remember that I think it went this way. I used a quick ball, it used sketch, it failed. I used full swipe, and it used struggle. That's it, pretty much. And this was the first Smeargle that I went for, like the first ever one that I found, and it was failed. And it was also like a pretty easy chain. Let me check. I think it was like below 20. Yeah, 12. Chain of 12, unfortunately. And then I reclaimed it in a chain of 40. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Anyway, then we got two very special Pokemons that I collected super recently, actually, the most recent shinies that I collected with the radar. There are also other 8 shinies that I collected with the radar, but I will show them later on. Right now we got 2 shiny Golducks. The first one is named Lux, and the other one is named Pokemon. So the actual criterion behind these nicknames is that, first of all, I was haunting for Golduck back then. I mean, back then, like a month ago, not even. But yeah, the point is that I was going for 4 damp Golducks. This one got a 50% probability of being with damp. So what I was doing is that every single Golduck that didn't have damp was gonna be nicknamed after someone that tuned to the streams, or just people that I met thanks to shiny hunting. And the first, in order of appearance, actually. So the first one was Lux, so shout out to him. He was the first person that I actually met online and also IRL actually. IRL is still is the first one because I never met anyone IRL that Helynt beside him. That's it. He actually wrote me. He told me to join the Discord server, and that's it. So I met him, and then we got Pokemon. That was the first ever person that wrote a message in one of my streams. So that's it. We'll forever be in our hearts. Anyway, of course, like if I called other Golducks that didn't have the amp, there would be more members here, but there would be time for it actually. Because I mean, once per year, every time, like before the end of the year, I'd like to do an account with the Pokeradar just to celebrate the end of the year and to say goodbye to everyone. So this year, I guess I mean, if I will have time, hoping that Cresselia will still not be going on December, I think I will go for a soundproof Pokemon, by the way. So it should be like 50% steel, so we will be able to go on with the streak. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the Pokemon code with the radar, but not really, because here we got the first box dedicated to the utility Pokemons, so the Pokemons that I like to use when I hunt. And here there is like a shiny Gyarados that isn't full out, isn't coded with the radar. This is just the standard one that Soul Silver Net God gives away. The nickname is Koinobori, and this is related to the like Japanese culture, as far as I remember, and it is jolly. I love this one, and also it is female. I prefer the female one actually, not only because the female symbol matches with the color, but also because the mustache is white instead of being red, and white looks better. Anyway, we got my 4 legendary shiny Smeargles, Wizard 1.0, Wizard 2.0, Wizard 3.0, and Wizard 4.0, the GOATs, the one that helped me during all my catches actually. Let me showcase them properly, I mean. And all of them got like a pretty decent nature actually, because this one is timid, this one is also timid, this one is jolly, and this one is adamant. I wasn't synchronizing for any, so that's like an interesting coincidence actually. The first one that you can see here was coded right after the fail that I showcased before. Then the other 3 were coded in a live streaming session that I dedicated to the radar at the beginning of on April of this year after Larios, and I got 3 because I needed to get more. No, what am I saying? No, in that streaming session I got the ones that I moved to Gen 5 actually. These ones were coded earlier, yeah, these ones were coded earlier. So the first one that you can see was the one that was coded after the fail that I showcased before. These 3 were coded later, all of them in a chain of 40. Chain of 40, then 41, 42, etc. That were coded in the same chain. Just because I was starting to buy more devices and I needed more Smeargles to be able to not to fail anything and to be sure, actually. Congrats on the Geo, dude. Oh, you got killed. No. No, bro, I didn't even... Bro, rest in peace, I guess. No, there aren't only 2. There aren't only 2. You will see, you will see. We will be doing Gen 4, then Gen 3, and then Gen 5. This will be the order, because this is the order in which I got like more shinies. By the way, I said I was only showcasing the shiny Pokemons, but then I will also be showcasing a couple normal Pokemons, just because I want to show you like how I organized my setup in general. Anyway, then we got my 4 shiny Golducks with Damp. So Damp 1.0, Damp 1, then 2.0, Damp 3.0, Damp 4.0. Collected them like a month ago. Not too much to say, I guess. They're super good. All of them caught in different balls, by the way, just as I always do so. So Dive Ball, Great Ball, Net Ball, and Luxury Ball. I really like this Pokemon actually. Then these ones aren't shinies, so we got like 4 Pokemons that got Static, Suction Cup, This one was the one that I was actually using to hatch the Togepi's eggs that I was hatching back then, because this one got flame body. But now I got a shiny Magcargo to show for, so like, I'm not caring about Magmortar anymore, but it still deserves this place. Then we got 6 Pokemons with Magnet Pool. I was using these 2 when I was hunting for Steelix in the Cliff Cave. I was just double hunting, so fair enough. Because I was double hunting for Steelix, not with the level 1, with the level 23. Hold on, I don't remember the actual level. I think it was level 22 of Repel Trick, or probably it was 23, and it was actually 24. I don't remember, but I wanted to phase, and I in fact phased. But I wasn't actually going for the. Oh yeah, it was level 20, because these 2 are level 20. Yeah. I wanted to phase on something, and I did, so fair enough. And then I was also hunting for Riolu. And back then I only had 3 capture cards and not 4. So that's pretty much why. So like 2 devices in the Cliff Cave, 1 in Riolu, and the other one was still in America. So 6 Magnet Pool Pokemons. Then here we got 6 Illuminates. I got way more than 6. I got like a box that is full of Illuminate Pokemons. Here there are only 6 just because I'm giving the priority to these ones because they are already leveled up. So like if I'm going for a level... I mean, I got like a full box of level 1 Illuminate Pokemons, but I'm keeping them for the low Repel Tricks. So like if I'm going for like a level 22 Repel Trick with Illuminate, I'm just leveling up these ones because they are available, pretty much. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, I like to nickname my utility Pokemons with their ability actually. And then the last Pokemon I didn't show in this box is Togekiss. This one is regular, is a beast actually. I use this one to grind money and like levels for the other Pokemons with the XP share in the Pokemon League back then. This one was called like super long ago, actually 2020. And it's super strong actually. That's the moveset: Aura Sphere, Toxic, Air Slash, and Roost. Super broken actually. Anyway, give me a second, because as you can see here there are the legends. So like from here we start with the full old ones. But before the legends, I wanted just to showcase a couple more utility Pokemons. In these 2 boxes there are the event ones. Nothing special actually. I'll just scroll down like pretty quickly. So like Arceus, Regigigas, Darkrai, 3Deoxys, these ones. That's it, pretty much. Nothing too special. I didn't do anything for these ones. These ones were the Regis that I had to catch because I needed to move into Regigigas actually, so I needed more Regis in every file. Other Darkrai's. Here I got 2 Manaphy eggs. Who knows, in the future? Who knows? I actually do have them here. Other dogs. And this stuff. This is pretty easy. Oh, this box is very funny actually, because these 6 Pokemons were gifted from Thiago actually. Basically I sent him a save file because he needed a couple Pokemons to complete the Pokédex. So I sent him a save file with those Pokemons. And he sent me the save file back with these Pokemons. So basically a bit of, I mean, read the nicknames actually. Thanks so much, you're the best streamer. and then 2 Zigzagoons that are shiny. He called like 2 boxes of shiny Zigzagoons with the radar because he was going for a crazy Zigzagoon quest. And then 1% Dustox with the leftovers. Anyway, then we got like here more utility Pokemons. Here there is an egg that I still have to hatch for Chinchu. Oh, here there are like many items here, like just because I still have to pick them up because I was moving all the Pokemons from the previous main file, so I was moving all the items. More utility Pokemons, my Modest Synchronizers, my Jolly Synchronizers, my Adamant Synchronizers, my Timid Synchronizers, my Calm Synchronizers, 2 Drotinis here just because Dragonite is the utility Pokemon that I use the most because it can learn Surf, Waterfall, Defog, Fly, and many things. So, and Dragonite is also my second favorite Pokemon ever, so if I can use it as an HM slave, I use it. So here there are like 2 Dratinis that still have to be leveled up if I will ever need them. Here there are 4 Insomnia Pokemons. These were for the Darkrai strategy that I used. So basically just take a look to the Darkrai's video. I showcased the whole thing. Here there are my 4 Pokemons with Dump. Dump 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not 4.0, 3.0, etc. because the 0.0 is only for the shinies. These ones were regular. I used these ones and I abused of these ones when I was hunting in the Stark Mountain. Clutch. And also it is super easy to level up a Pokemon in the Stark Mountain. I mean a Pokemon's like as Golduck in the Stark Mountain. You just surf everything away. You're just gonna get the XPs. Anyway, hold on, give me a second. By the way, Trace, that's why I'm giving you 2 weeks of advantage, actually. Because I will mention it again now that there are more people in the stream. As I got suggested to do in the previous stream, so this is a little bit of an excursus, I decided that I will be hosting a community event the 1st of February, from the 1st of February until the 14th of February, so 2 weeks, I will be hosting an event in the Stark Mountain. It will be the Stark Mountain Double Week, that's the name, in which, like, if anyone wants to join, feel free to join. In these 2 weeks, I will always be hunting in the Stark Mountain to take my revenge against that freaking Koffing. I will have to reclaim it, and that one is one of the hardest Pokemons to find wild and catch, actually. Because for those that didn't know that, I got one, I failed it, and if you got a Koffing in the wild in the Stark Mountain, you got almost a coin flip of failing it if you come prepared, and prepared in the best way. So I want it back, and I will get it back. So the 1st of February I will be uploading a video in which I showcase thank you so much, in which I showcase the whole journey, and the whole event, actually, because it will not be just a journey of mine, it will be a journey of everyone. If you want to join, the first town that I will be doing to celebrate the beginning of this thing is quad hunting for Itran. I wanted to freaking do an event in the Stark Mountain because the Stark Mountain is a super uncommon and underrated place, actually. No one talks about it, no one hunts there, and that's my favorite place, so I want to make it be popular. And I think it deserves it. There are so many different Pokemons. There are 2 levels in the cave, another area outside of the cave. There are the GBA slot Pokemons that you can go for. There is Etran, so a legendary, very cool actually, and it looks broken. Rare Pokemons, super weird interactions. I think that all of us can have fun. So there we go. I can't wait to be uploading the video in which I showcase it. There's also Slugma. I want also Slugma. I still don't know if I will insert both Slugma and Koffing as my targets, actually. I'd like to. I want Slugma to. The point is that I already know that because of the fact that from this year on, in those 2 weeks, I will always be hunting in the Stark Mountain. Slugma, like a 5% is even, I mean, I will be doing many phases, so like a Slugma might be even easy to find at some point. But Koffing would be the real challenge, actually. By the way, yeah. Any hunt in whatever way you want. You can hunt with the radar outside of the Stark Mountain. You just have to go for shinies and have fun. That's the point of the event, actually. Yeah, it is, actually, it is. Anyway, parentheses closed. Here I got another utility box, not fulfilled. Here we got like 4 Deros. This one is Jolly. Hold on. I got them placed, like, there are like good natures actually, Jolly, like Modest, etc. Here I got like 4 soundproof Pokemons. Yeah, a cute charm Pokemon that I've never used actually, but might be helpful during a Pokerad round, so it is there. A Snow Warning Pokemon, this one, I mean, I use this to catch my Golducks, and then other synchronizers, so 4 Bolt synchronizers, 2 additional Adamant synchronizers, this one is female and is very important in these files, and 2 other count synchronizers, and that's pretty much it for my utility Pokemons. Here there are like some good Pokemons actually, so these are 3 Darkrai's that I caught just because I had to leave the New Moon Island, basically. So I caught them, why not? All of them are timid. These 2 are the GOATs, actually, Infernape and Floatzel. I used these 2 to destroy this Platinum save file, like I beat the league with only these 2, and Infernape didn't even know Flare Blitz, and I think it still doesn't know it. Yeah, anyway. And then there is a Garchomp. Anyway, now let's go back to the shinies actually. That's what we are looking for. So, very quickly. We are now in the most important box actually. Hold on, let me read the messages. That's a good idea actually, but I think that the Stark Mountain is already big enough not to be needing to include like another place, honestly. But it was a good idea. Anyway, so we got a shiny Lugia. I'm in love with this one actually. I also really like how this sprite looks. I think it is awesome in Sinnoh. This was my first ever full art shiny Haunted. This one was caught in a Master Ball, unfortunately, but it looks very good in a Master Ball. As you can see, the OT is Zeus, because back then I was like into nicknaming my character Zeus. I don't know why, like sometimes I was nicknaming my character Ale, that is my name. Sometimes Zeus. It is bold, 21st of December 2020, so my actual adventure started in 2020 with full art shinies, thanks to this Lugia. Then we got a shiny OO. Not too much to say, there is a video dedicated to this one, not in the capture card. I was hunting for it, I mean raw, so with the phone recording my hands moving on the device. This one was single haunted, also Lugia was single haunted. Lugia took 7,000 encounters, OO like 4,200, stuff like that, as far as I remember. Then we got the shiny trio. We got a shiny Regirock, a shiny Regice, a shiny Registeel, and a shiny Regigigas. This is probably one of the most insane experiences that I had in my life with shiny hunting. I started 2023 with this trio, and I couldn't wait to be hunting for this trio, and I completed the whole trio, so Regirock, Regice, and Registeel in 3 days. I got this one the 7th of January, this one the 8th of January, and this one the 9th, unironically. So I like, honestly, like I was in disbelief. Like I would really suggest you to check out the video. I did a compilation of the Wolf family, because there is also Regigigas. This one came like a bit later, 4,000 as far as I remember. No, 5,000. Yeah, 5,000. Level 1. Now I'm looking for the other shiny legendaries at level 1. But they will come, I mean, in the chill. Then we got shiny Yuxi. This one makes me salty, actually, because this one was the only shiny, and is the only shiny that I found that wasn't on camera after I started the YouTube channel. Because I was like on holiday, and I really wanted to hunt. I was single hunting for Yuxi. I was like, I'm not finding it, but I want to get progress, you know? I found it. So I don't have the clip to show for, unfortunately, but that's it. Then we got a shiny Mesprit, found in Platinum. I mean, not too much to say. It came after 2,200 encounters, single hunted, Serious Nature. This one was is my second roamer found, because the first one will be shown later. Then we got shiny Azelf. Looks very, very good actually with this sprite. I really like it, but I agree with Ring here. Yuxi is the one that looks the best in my honest opinion. Like the wall, like the golden shiny looks very good. So that's the Lake Trio, and little spoiler, I will be hunting again for Yuxi and Azelf, because I don't have them on capture card, but I do have Mesprit on capture card. So, hi Yuxi. So, yeah, I want to get another Yuxi and another Azelf to be able to upload a video compilation of the wall, like the trio as a whole, so it will come in the future. Then we got my favorite shiny legendary trio ever, that is shiny Dialga, shiny Palkia, and shiny Giratina. All of these three came live apart from Palkia, that was the first one that I hunted for. This one came right before 10,000. By the way, also Azelf came like 20 encounters before 10,000. Yuxi was pretty fast, actually. There isn't too much to say actually about Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. Like, they are insane. They are like, all of them 3 are tier S. This one was hunted in Diamond. This one was hunted in Pearl, as you can see from the levels, 47, 47. Giratina was hunted in Pearl. And surprise, I will be hunting for them again, apart from the Sinjo Ruin. I will get them in the Sinjo Ruin at level 1, but I will also be hunting again for all of them 3 in Platinum. And it will be live, because I want all of them on capture cards. So, can't wait, of course. Then we got the shiny mythical Pokemon obtainable by, via event. We got the first shiny Arceus in a splash plate, that is my favorite one. This one was a pretty easy hunt, 4800, sorry. No, I prefer the Alga. I prefer the Alga over Palkia, honestly. To me, Palkia is the one that is a bit behind, actually. But at the end, all of them are broken. Then we got a shiny Arceus in the Spooky plate. This one was crazy, this one was like super recent. Found in the last encounter of this session, first time it happens to me. Then we got like many shiny Darkrai's. 4 shiny Darkrai's. The first one, level 40, was caught in my Pearl back then via Void Glitch. That's how I reached it. I didn't know about the possibility of, like unlocking the events for free. So basically I just glitched the game and went for a shiny Darkrai. This one, sadly, is another one called in a Master Ball. The only one, together with Lugia and Metagross. Because I was too scared to fail it, actually, so I just threw the Master Ball. I was about to have an Earth attack, unironically. Then we got the actual Darkrai arc, the Timid Darkrai arc, so triple shiny Darkrai here. By the way, the first one was caught in a Master, as you can see. Impish Natured, Careful Natured, and Timid Natured, all of them caught in a Premiere. By always sticking to the plan. If you want to know the plan, check the video out. I always explain the setups. Yeah, sure. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Super happy enjoyed this stream, and thank you so much for the congrats. Anyway, here we got a shiny Shaman. I would have loved to be showcasing it in the Sky form right now, but whenever you drop it into the box, it goes back to regular. So no, to the regular form, not to the it is shiny, as you can see. And then we got the actual duo, shiny Larias, that actually started the past year, and a shiny Larios. These two put together made me do 60,000 encounters total. Larios, 46,488 encounters. This is my longest ever round. So yeah. By the way, guys, something that I wanted to tell you is keep in mind all these shinies that I'm showcasing right now. I'm talking about the full out ones. These ones are the first ones that I'm showing you. Because in the end, before the end of this stream, as you can see over the bottom screen, there is a top 3. You will have to guess the top 3 of my favorite finds. Not my favorite shinies, my favorite journeys. Who follows this stream usually is actually in an advantage right now, but I still don't think it is this obvious actually, especially for a specific one. Anyway, so yeah, Larios and Larios. These one were caught via event. All of these ones were like unlocked with the event, apart from this one that was caught with the glitch. By the way, do not drop it right now. Like drop it at the end of the stream. All right. So that we have like the world text and we can check who actually got it right. Anyway, the last one is Raikou. This one is very meaningful to me actually. This one is what made me understand that I wanted to commit more into shiny hunting actually, because I wanted to hunt for the next level shinies, so the roamers. This one, I like to do things gradually. This one was the most like affordable roamer for a beginner, in my honest opinion. I mean, for a beginner roamer hunter. So I went for it, and I knew that I was committing so much that I couldn't show it on YouTube actually. I mean, I couldn't not show it on YouTube, so I had to do it. So there we go, I started the channel because of this. It was actually an excuse, I just wanted to give more value to what I was doing. So I actually have to thank Raikou for having made me do this jump. For having me made this jump. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, Shiny Raikou, this one came pretty fast actually. It was before 3000 scene, I think. I was double hunting for this one. I'm still yet to have Entei, but there will be time for it. In the future I will be triple hunting. I mean, if it is doable actually, I still have to understand how decent it works when it comes to... I mean, the problem is that you have to synchronize the encounters. So 3 are already like pretty strange actually. Not to control. What I mean is that it is already pretty strange for all the encounters to appear not at the same time, but more or less at the same time. Because the point is that whenever 2 of the devices got all the encounters and there is one that is behind, I can't soft reset. Like I have to wait for the last one. So I have to understand if it would actually make me lose time in the long run. That's what I mean. Anyway, in the future I will be going for Raikou and Entei again. If I get Entei first phase, I will hunt again because I want to phase on a Raikou. I want to have another Raikou. I want to have the whole dog trio on capture card and in a video. So I will end up having Suicune and hopefully only 2 Raikous and 1 Entei. Then only time will tell, I guess. Anyway, that's actually it for my shiny legendaries in Gen 4. Now we can actually move to my shiny starters. These are all the starters that I got in Gen 4. These 3 that you can see, Bulbasaur, Charmander actually, and Squirtle, were moved from Kanto. Yeah, that's the dog trio. These ones were moved from Kanto, not something that I stick to actually. I don't move shinies anymore from gen to gen, but back then I was hunting in Gen 3 without considering like ever hunting in Gen 5, and Gen 4 is my main generation. So what I thought is I'm just moving everything I find Gen 3 in Gen 4 so that I can have everything in my main generation, but it doesn't work because in the end, like in the long run, when I will get the shinies in Gen 5, I will not be able to move the Gen 5 shinies to Gen 4, so at this point I just keep everything in their generation. So these 3 are the only ones that I moved from Kanto to Sinnoh. I see myself moving Pokemons from Kanto to Sinnoh again only for a specific Pokemon. For 2 specific Pokemons that are Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan when I will be hunting for them, just to be able to have the whole family with also Tyrog and Hitmontop in Gen 4, because I will be hunting for 2 Tyrogs in Gen 4 and Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee in Gen 3 actually. Hi Browns, how's it going? Thank you so much. So yeah, that's it, but I might be consider cloning those 2 just to be able to have them in Gen 3 too. Anyway, Here there are like 3 spots left because I'm missing the OM ones actually. Here there are all my Joro ones. So here there is a Shiny Chikorita fail. That's unfortunate. This is pretty. I mean, I will not go in depth into it. I was doing other things. I was resetting very quickly, and I failed a Shiny Chikorita. I just noticed it, and I reacted as I reacted when I found the 3rd Shiny Chikorita. So like, and that's it. Anyway, here there is a Shiny Chikorita, a Shiny Bayleaf, and a Shiny Meganium. Meganium looks pretty solid actually. So overall I got 4 Shiny Chikoritas actually, of course. And my only 2 targets were Cyndaquil and Totodile, and I got 1 and 1, but at least I got them. Level 100 Typhlosion, level 100 Feraligatr. I used these 2 like so much actually. And then we actually, I mean, let me talk about these ones a bit more. Yeah, they are good shinies actually. These ones were some of the first ounce that I did actually. As I told you, like I like to do things very gradually, so welcome back Biol. I like to do things very gradually. I knew that these I was studying a bit the ounce. I knew that these ones were pretty fast. Also I like these Pokemon, so I just wanted to blast some phases, and that's it. Basically. So yeah. Then we got the Gen 4 starters. Shiny Torterra, Shiny Infernape, and Shiny Empoleon. I'm in love with all of these 3. Like, they are so great in my honest opinion. In the regular form. Then there is Torterra, I think the shiny form isn't the best, but it's still very good. I just love the Pokemon, so I will be okay with the shiny too, I guess. I prefer Tartwig, by the way. What to say? I got Piplup and Tartwig on camera, but I didn't for Chimchar. I'm not planning as it is right now to be doing other phases for the Sinnoh starters, but I'm not excluding it. So we will see, I guess. But yeah, I hunted for Infernape with 1 device, then I added another device because I bought my first ever Platinum. So I was hunting on Pearl and Platinum, 1 and 1, and I got Chimchar on Platinum after 1,400, so very good. Piplup was a bit more tough, it was like almost 6,000, and then there was Tartwig that was 13,000, and it was my first ever shiny code or obtained on capture card. So, I mean, pretty meaningful to me too, I guess. And that's pretty much it for the starters. Then we got like shinies that actually don't really have a journey behind them, but they almost kinda do at the same time. Just shinies, actually. By the way, high productivity, thank you so much. Bella looks. No, you don't. You're just here to troll. By the way, Lux, did you see the Pokemon that I dedicated to you? This one was nicknamed after you, by the way. Oh yeah, for sure. But when it comes to doing the comparison between the regular Empoleon and the shiny Empoleon, I love when it changes the color. It is so great, actually. It is so great. Anyway, so as I was saying, here we go, like some shinies actually that don't really have a background. The first one is Gengar. This is almost to level 100. This is the only shiny that I didn't EV train because I started to use this one like since the beginning. I got it as the very first encounter, not in my life, but in the actual save file in which I found it in Pearl. So I changed the whole squad that I wanted to go for and I inserted Ghastly. This one was my first ever shiny Pokemon found in my entire life. This one was caught in a Great Ball. I didn't even have many balls back then. Like I just started the file, so this one was the Great Ball that you can find like on the ground. Actually, I was about to run out of balls while catching it. And honestly, like the Great Ball looks pretty solid on this one. Actually, I'm not really like a lover when it comes to the Great Ball, but for this one works pretty good. Yeah. Gengar is my first one ever. Then we got a shiny Tauros. This one is not a crazy shiny. I found it outside of the Safari Zone in Johto. I was just leveling up the Pokemons. I remember like as if it was yesterday that I was just like laying down on the couch. Then I saw this sparkle, I just jumped, I started screaming. This one was my second ever shiny found in 2018. Still, yeah. July 29. This one was April 25. It is actually a day before my sister's birthday, actually, and 4 days after my birthday. So this one was almost about to be a birthday shiny, actually. Pretty solid, I guess, for a first shiny. Then we got... Oh, by the way, all of these two were random, of course. Shiny Chingling. This one is another random shiny. I got it in the Mount Coronet. I was just playing through the game and I stepped on a shiny Chingling. Now you will be like, bro, how many random shinies you find? I mean, yeah, like I got lucky, honestly, but it makes sense actually, because back then, like I was playing through the games like an infinite amount of times, and I was encountering so many random Pokemons actually, because I like to level up the Pokemons with the random encounters. So fair enough, but I mean, still, when I got Ghastly, Chingling, and Staravia, they were completely random. Like I wasn't actually looking for encounters, so fair enough. Then we got shiny Lapras. This one was pretty recent, found in 2024 as the first member of my shiny water quest, a quest in which I basically go for all the Pokemons that somehow are related to the water. So Pokemons that you can find in the water, even if they are not water types, etc. This stuff, actually. This quest is just something that I wanted to create to be able to have a link between all the water Pokemons that I go for, because I realized that there are many water Pokemons that I like as shinies, many Hounds that I can do for them, so I just wanted to stick to the same layout and like I have a sort of like a link between all of them. Then here we got shiny Azumarill. The nickname is also misspelled because I didn't know that Pac-Man was actually spelled all in caps lock with a freaking, I don't know, like minus in the middle, alright? But this one was like lucky, like so lucky actually, so lucky, because I was doing the double encounters in the Victory Road. I was looking for Azumarill. There is the video, by the way, all the Pokemon that you can see right now, like almost all of them, got their own video, so if you want to check it out, they are on the channel. This one was my target actually, 15% in the 15%, sorry, in the Victory Road with the double encounters, in which Arcanine is the ally. That is super annoying actually, because every time he uses Intimidate for 2 Pokemons, not even 1, so annoying. And I got it first phase, so broken actually. I'm pretty lucky when it comes to the phases, not really lucky when it comes to the encounters, but I mean, we like it, it rocks. I love Azumarill actually, so fair enough. Unfortunately, it is not too strong, but it is very good. Then we got here a shiny Feebas. This one was my first ever shiny found live streaming, so I'm pretty attached to this one. First ever shiny that I found with the rod. First phase 2, it was a 50%. Pretty fair, I guess, just before the odds, so why not? Rocks. Shiny Heracross, found first phase, once again, that's at 30%. I was hunting for it with the headbutts. I really like the sound, actually. I love headbutting. I think it is my favorite way of encountering Pokemons. So yeah, that's it. Also, like I really like when it comes to big Pokemons that like such a low level. Actually, this one is level 4. It is big. I like it. Then here we got a shiny Drifloon. This one was one of my first shinies found live. Actually, this one was the second one after Raikou. This one was the one that I went for after Raikou. Not too much to say actually. There is the video to show for. It was not in capture cards, like the quality wasn't too good. I wouldn't recommend to check it out, honestly. Here we got a shiny Rotom. Oh, by the way, this one is nicknamed after Rocky Balboa. Nicknamed after the Speedy Cloud in Dragon Ball. Nicknamed after Nemo, of course. Pac-Man here. Aurora was just looking great as a nickname. And these ones don't have a nickname because they were called like years ago. I will lose my voice before the end of this stream, by the way. Anyway, Rotom, this one is named after a villain in One Piece, one of my favorite villains actually. Pretty fair shiny Rotom, I guess. I don't really have too much to say. The only thing is that this is not the last Pokemon that I will find as a shiny in the Old Chateau. I will be back in the Old Chateau hunting for the random encounterable Gengar. Hopefully pretty soon, depends on Cresselia. Is it allowed to use the trainer in the Stark Mountain to hunt? Yeah, of course. I will be abusing of it. Guys, the double encounters are broken. It is one of the reasons why I'm trying to push that place. Then we got a shiny Dratini. This is my first ever shiny found in the game corner. Nicknamed after a dragon that appears in One Piece, Ryu. The dragon is green. At first I wanted to evolve this one into Dragonite, but I will not because the nature like isn't the best. It is calm, as you can see. So I will not in the end. Also because I will be hunting for another Dratini in the game corner and another Dratini in the wild, because I want to have the full line. So that's it. This one came after 16,000 both. Here we got a shiny Electrode. Kamikaze is the nickname, I guess you can guess why. It likes to explode, actually. But it couldn't explode when I caught it, so I was pretty safe. This was my third ever shiny found live. So it actually has a place in my heart. I really like Electrode actually, also Voltorb. I prefer Electrode. I like the blue part being in at the bottom, actually. So yeah. What to say? This one is pretty useful and actually came in handy because of the ability. It got soundproof, so I also struck the good ability actually. And it helped me catching a specific Pokemon that you will see pretty soon, sorry. Here there is a shiny Eevee that is actually nicknamed Mermaid. I still have to evolve it actually, but I want to evolve it into Vaporeon. Even if it is timid is good for Vaporeon, but it would be better for like Espeon or Jolteon. But I mean, my favorite evolution is Vaporeon. Back then, I wanted to evolve it into Vaporeon. I will be evolving it into Vaporeon one day. I don't know when. Is it? No. That one is the one code. Obtainable in the game corner. I've never went for the extreme speed one. I don't think I will ever. Then here we got a very important one actually, and I will explain later why there is an egg close to it. Shiny Riolu, named after the person that actually saved this shiny. That was Jujef, so thank you so much again. This shiny got a very interesting background actually. We can actually call it the reverse Manaphy. I would suggest you to check out the video that I uploaded dedicated to this one. Like, doing a summary, I basically edged a shiny Riolu that ended up not being shiny in the party, so I actually lost this shiny, and then I was able to get it back. But I don't want to be spoiling you anything. Check out the video if you didn't already. Like, it deserves to be seen actually. And close by there is an egg. This egg is very interesting because this egg actually contains a shiny Riolu that if I etch in this file right now will not be etched as a shiny because of the problem that I got in the video. So check it out. Yeah, that sounds kinda crazy. I was super unfortunate actually, like, check out the video, check out the video. Anyway, now we can actually jump right into my quests that are still going actually. In the first line you can see there is a spot that is like blank. There is supposed to be a Charizard there that I will just move so that when I will upload the highlights of this video it will be shown. So this one is my first ever Dream Team quest, my first one and my only one actually. As you can see here there is a shiny Togekiss. This one is very interesting, doesn't have a nickname because I caught it like super long ago. The whole Dream Team quest was live, I mean not streamed, but I got it on my YouTube. But I don't have the reaction for this Togepi because it got edged as a Togepi. And this one is my shortest ever round. I got it after 96 eggs full odds, and I wasn't hunting for it. I was just looking for a bold Togepi, and I mean a bold with Serene Grace Togepi. I ended up finding a shiny Togepi. So very interesting actually. I decided to introduce it to the Dream Team quest because the team actually needed Togekiss, sorry, so that's pretty much why. Because the actual concept behind this team is that it wanted to have a sort of strategy in the competitive, but of course, like, I invented this team. I wanted to make like many things like work together, so shinies that I liked a lot, that I didn't have, and that were somehow working together in a sort of strategy that was still very poor. So here we got a shiny Togekiss. Here there is the first member of my Dream Team Quest competitive edition. Second member is Fortress, nicknamed Lagerta after the Vikings character. By the way, please watch Vikings. Yeah, that's the Dream Team Quest, bro. The one that you are crazy for. Then, I mean, this one was pretty interesting actually. This one was a Netbat Hound in the very first city. I mean, the city in which you actually spawn in Johto. I phased a couple times for this one, but we will see the phases later. I really like this shiny actually. I really like this Pokemon. So that's pretty much it. Then we got one of my favorite ones ever, shiny Electivire, level 100. I really used it a lot. This one is a beast. It is adamant. I synchronized for it because one of the rules of my Shiny Dream Team Quest competitive edition is that if I had the chance to, I had to use synchronize every time I could. Like, I just had to cut down Illuminate or whatever was making my Hound be more optimal, because I had to give the priority to synchronize, and it worked out actually. This one is adamant. And this one got a pretty special video actually, because I didn't have the audio of that video, unfortunately, because I got a problem with the microphone during that clip. When I found out about it, I literally took the keyboard and threw it against the wall, just to make you, I'm not joking, just to make you understand how much salty I was, considering that I wasn't streaming. The only time I was able to upload something on my YouTube was when I was finding a shiny, so one per month, actually. Bro, thank you so much! Thank you so much, man! Thank you so much! Guys, you don't need to do that. Really, thank you so much. Bro, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, oh, did I get rided? Alright, thank you so much for the ride. I don't know who actually rided me, because YouTube doesn't tell me sometimes. Oh, it is you actually. Thank you so much. Bro, I didn't read the whole message, sorry, like I can't read. Major, thank you so much. Thank you so much for both the ride and the donation, bro. Huge. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Anyway, this one was the video that I probably hated the most, but I ended up with a very cool concept in the end, because the only way that I could actually recover that video was by doing a sort of coverage. So what I did was uploading the clip and just covering my reaction. So it was pretty weird, but it is something that you don't see very often, at least. So it was kinda cool actually, even if it actually ruined one of the episodes of my drinking quest, but still. Anyway, hold on, give me a second that I gotta read a message that I slept on that I didn't see. Hold on. By the way, yeah, guys, make sure to play through Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum for the Stark Mountain event. It will be in 2 weeks, 3 weeks actually, kinda. You can access it after going into the Arbor series, right? I don't actually know which one the Arbor series is, but I still don't know all the names of the series, but I guess it is one of the areas to the right. I mean, top right of the map, I guess. By the way, I mean, you can get to the Stark Mountain like super quickly. Like in the moment you defeat the League, you can literally get to the Stark Mountain in 5 minutes by skipping everything. If this was actually the question. By the way, yeah, we'll be posting more information about the event on Discord. Yeah, I just didn't have the time to do it already, but I will. By the way, Pocket Draw. It is going pretty good actually. It is going pretty good. I just got to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm pretty happy, and this is a special, as you can see from the from the actual layout. I'm doing pretty good overall, so thank you so much for caring. By the way, again, thank you so much for the donation. Really. Good luck on Cresilia. Good luck on Cresilia. Anyway, by the way, yeah, so this Elekid was found with Fire Red and Leaf Green. I actually inserted Fire Red in the slot. Yeah, it was Fire Red. Yeah, it was Fire Red. What else to say? The actual encounters were pretty tough, because they were taking long. And also, I was paying a lot of attention to the Pokemon because I was really scared of not noticing it. But when I found it, I noticed it right away. Like, right away. Like, you can literally tell it is shiny. Like, so much, actually. Thank you so much, Major. Thank you so much. Let's go. Thank you so much, Master. Let's see, Biol. We will see, I guess. Thank you so much, Pocky Draw. Thank you so much. See ya in the next one, man. See you in the next one. Thank you so much for staying. Then we got Shiny Shiftry. This is such a messed up shiny, actually. That's super unfortunate, because I found it. I'm super attached to this Pokemon. Like, I really like Seedot. I really like hunting with like Headbutt. My favorite way to hunt, as I said. That's why I got multiple Headbutt hounds in this quest, actually. So 2. I tried to give more, like, as much variety as I could to this quest when it was coming to the hounds. But I had to insert 2 Headbutt hounds, but they are super uncommon in the end, so it was fair. The problem of this Pokemon is that, I mean, Synchronized worked, as you can see, it is adamant, but I evolved it before it being able to learn moves that it actually had to learn. I didn't know that, unironically, and that's it. I had to evolve it because I needed to do that to include it in the clip for the Drinking Quest, because I was showcasing the final stage. And I messed up the whole Pokemon. Anyway, Major, I'm playing on DS capture cards. I'm playing on a Fat DS right now. Let's go, bro. I mean, Biol, I think you will find it first, actually. Most likely, but challenge accepted. Let's see if I win. So far, I got super lucky with your honors, so you might be in danger right now. Then we got Fujiko, the shiny Ninetales. Oh, by the way, let me cover the nicknames for the previous ones, sorry. This one is nicknamed Shinobi just because it is a male. If it was a female, I would have named it in the female way for like a ninja. This one is named Danger, and this is a Yu-Gi-Oh reference because there is an archetype that is, I mean, the name is Danger with the exclamation mark and the question mark. That was one of my favorite archetypes. I loved playing them. So because of the fact that this one is an electric Pokemon, it is super cool in my honest opinion, and I named it after them, actually. I was such a fan of that archetype. But don't want to be talking about other things right now. Let me stick to... Hold on. Gotta change the AirPod, of course, as always. Give me a second. Because it is down, actually. And I want to listen to the music. There we go. Let's go, guys. Set up the platinums. Let's go. Anyway, Lagerta, I covered it. Togis doesn't have any nickname. Then we got Fujiko, the shiny Ninetales. Fujiko, nicknamed after the Yupan character. Pretty self-explanatory, I guess. This one was caught as a Vulpix. The Vulpix had Roar, and I prevented it with the shiny Electro that I showed you previously. I single-hunted for Vulpix, and like this one gave me like so many emotions actually. I loved hunting for this one, and I loved finding this one. Like finding this Vulpix, this quest was done in 2022. I found Vulpix as my almost last shiny of 2022, and as you already know, as I always say in every single stream, like I really love to start a journey and finish it before the end of the year, so that the compilation doesn't get ruined, and also so that I have the collective thing put together actually. And this Vulpix was my actually first find that was like super crazy actually, because it was about to be the end of the year, but I found it. Because I was single hunting for this one, and the percentage wasn't even too much actually, I don't remember, I think it was like 50 or 60. I phased also for this one, so fair enough. But I got it, I think I got it the 30th of November, no, 6th of November, probably the date was probably changed, or no, it was the 6th of November, but I was single hunting for it, that's why I was not actually sure that I was about to get it. And yeah, it actually made not only my day, because I found it and I had to hang out in like half an hour. I found it like I was on the moon literally. But also the days after, I was super happy actually, because this one was the last member of the Drinking Quest, and it was done. But the last one that I'm showcasing right now is Charizard. I hunted for this one in ON, triple hunted for Charmander. Unfortunately, I couldn't synchronize for this one. The nickname is Armageddon, broken nickname in my honest opinion. And that's it. This was actually the Drinking Quest competitive edition. Then here we got other two quests that are still ongoing, as you can see. We got Trafalgar, the shiny Aerodactyl. First member of my shiny fossil quest. Super happy that this one decided to be the first one to shine, because this one is the only one that doesn't have a brother actually. And super happy that this one was the first one, because I'm triple hunting for the fossils, but I'm hunting for one fossil. For different fossils in every console. So I'm triple hunting, and I was hunting for Aerodactyl, Cranidos, and Shieldon. And Aerodactyl ended up being the first one, then I replaced it with another one. The name is Trafalgar just because I didn't know how to nickname it when I got it. I was like extremely chilling, like I wasn't thinking about a nickname at all, and I was watching One Piece there was Trafalgar on the screen. Trafalgar is one of my favorite characters, so Trafalgar was the nickname, basically. Then we got Shiny Cranidos. Inosuke is the nickname. I mean, Inosuke should be the pronunciation. So Inosuke is the nickname. Pretty self-explanatory if you have seen Demon Slayer, I guess. One of, honestly, like my favorite shinies, unironically. Not this one, but Rampardos. I love it. I really do. I mean, not too much to say, apart from the fact that there was a good meme around this Pokemon. Basically, this is already the fourth time that I mention One Piece, by the way. Anyway, yeah, there was like a cool meme behind this Pokemon. Because of Ring, actually, we were just like giving to each other sort of tricks just to try and change the shiny odds, even if it doesn't work this way, of course. And a meme was that I had to list my top 5 Gen 1 shinies. In the exact moment I said it, I found a shiny. And then we actually, I mean, I will explain it later. As it is right now, you just need to know that I found a shiny after having mentioned my top 5 Gen 1 shinies. And it was Inosuke. Then we got shiny Lilip. Lil Peep is the nickname. Prefer, rest in peace. Honestly, a tier S shiny, in my honest opinion, looks insane. Will stay a Lilip for forever. And that's it. This is actually the last fossil that I got. Right now we are going for Shieldon, that is actually pretty deep in. It should be 13,000 encounters into it. Then there is Enorit, and I will be starting Omanite. Then we got the beginning of the Game Corner quest. Here we have Peach, the shiny Alakazam, female, timid, with Synchronize, found in the Game Corner. And this one got unlocked because of the trick that Ring told me to do. Ring literally told me to list again my top 5. That's what I did, and I got a shiny in that exact reset. And that exact reset was part of an account that came just after Cranidos, so it was actually back to back. That's it. And then we got Pikachu, the shiny Sandshrew, second member of the Game Corner quest. Not too much to say, just the last 2024 shiny. Pretty cool, actually. I'm using this round, the Game Corner round, as a sort of like filling. I mean, I use it to like fulfill spots whenever I don't have the time to hunt for other things. For example, let's assume like I was finishing a phase in I don't know, let's assume that right now I was hunting in the Reversal Mountain, and I was finishing a phase, and I finished the phase a week before having the chance to hunt in the Stark Mountain the 1st of February. In that week, I know that I'm able to get away with a shiny, so I'm hunting in the Game Corner. That's just a way to optimize the hunt, in my honest opinion. Then we go directly into the journeys, and this is actually the last box, so we are almost at the end of my shinies. So the journeys, we got a triple shiny Utoot. All of these 3 were phases of my Shiny Dream Team Quest competitive edition that I just showcased. Basically, the first 2 were phases for Pineco, and the third one was a phase for Seedot. That's it, actually. Then we got a triple shiny Ditto. This one was part of one of my, in the end, favorite journeys. In fact, as you can see, there is a Whismur in this box. This was a journey dedicated to a first level Europe, a Whismur. coat with the ON sound. I phased 8 times before getting a Wizmur. I did 80,000 encounters with the ON sound, and I got 3 shiny Diros, 2 shiny Miltanks. Blutny is just a nickname, just a sort of pun with Whitney, that is the third gym leader in Joro that got Miltank. A shiny Farfetch'd, I named it Sirius for free. I didn't know how to nickname it, and I nicknamed it Sirius. I really like Farfetch'd actually. It doesn't look great in Platinum at all. It just doesn't. But in Joro it looks amazing in my honest opinion. And a shiny Firo, nicknamed Condor. These 7 were the phases that made me be able to finally get to Wizmur, my first ever first level in Europe, found after 31,000 encounters. This was my longest ever round actually, before stepping on a shiny Larios. So it was very cool actually. This one, together with Latios, was probably the one that gave me like the biggest emotions actually, because I found Wizmur in this exact date, the 20th of December. That actually isn't the 20th, but it was the 21st, if I'm not mistaken, or the 21st or the 23rd actually. I had to change the date because of the fact that I needed to use the ON sound, so it had to be Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. I was able to end the journey right before the end of the year, being able to complete the year with an insane find to me. That actually took me 31,000 by itself. The previous 7 Pokemons took me 50,000. And by the way, as you can see, it is also Adamant. I wasn't synchronizing for it, of course. I was using Illuminate and a Repel Trick. And that's it. This was one of my favorite journeys, actually. I'm super happy about it. And then we got a shiny Marowak. This one was a phase done in the Rock Tunnel for Onyx. This sound actually came after the Cliff Cave, and I will explain it later why. The nickname is referred to a TV show. As far as I remember, I don't know if you have seen Bones. That is a TV show that is about crime and about like a girl that actually studies the bones and is able to understand like what happened to the like during like a crime because of the bones. And Temperance should be the name of the actual protagonist that is there actually, as far as I remember. Here we got a double shiny Krabby. The first one is Patty, just because of Krabby Patty, and the second one is Ollie Crab. I love these nicknames. Patty is actually one of my favorite shinies. I mean, not one of my favorite shinies, one of my favorite finds at all. Not one of my favorite shinies. One of my favorite finds, because this one was pretty rare. I was doing a repel trick for Steelix, and I got away with a with a shiny Krabby that was a 6%, so pretty rare. Not the rarest thing that I got, because I got multiple 5% actually, but 6% is still pretty cool. This one actually came after the previous Krabby, but in another round, still in the Cliff Cave, but without the repel trick. So this Krabby was a 15% as far as I remember. Nothing too special, just the first phase for my Cliff Cave journey. Here we got a Golbat that was another phase in the Cliff Cave, and another Golbat that is a Crobat right now. Sorry. That was an additional phase in the Cliff Cave before being able to move, because the whole journey was structured in this way. I was hunting for a shiny Steelix, as you can see here, with a repel trick that was not the optimal repel trick, because I wanted to phase, and in fact it was a level 20 repel trick with Magnet Pull, and I got a Krabby. Then second phase, I found Steelix pretty quickly actually. Then I still wanted to hunt in the Cliff Cave because I love the place and it is super uncommon and not really popular, even if it should be in my honest opinion. So I set Onyx as the target because I wanted to complete the line, why not? But I ended up finding many things but Onyx. So what I did was, after having phased on another Krabby, double Golbat and a shiny Misdreavus that you will see later, I decided to switch the Rock Tunnel and do another repel trick, setting as the target Onyx. And I got a shiny Marowak. I would have loved to find a Kangaskhan, but I didn't. And then I got Onyx, actually. So that's what happened. Basically, double shiny Golbat. And I want to cover a little bit more these Golbats, actually, because this shiny Golbat that you can see here is pretty special, because as you can see, it was caught the 20th of April, and this one was one day before my birthday, so this one was almost a birthday shiny. If only I was shifting my hunting session of like 3 hours, this one would have been a birthday shiny, but it didn't in the end. Then I got another Golbat, and this one is even more insane, because this is Jolly. I didn't synchronize for it, and I'm in love with the nickname of this one actually. The name is Bat E-Man, so Bateman or Batman actually, because it is a bat, and Patrick Bateman, I guess like everyone knows him actually, and he played the Dark Knight, so everything was super clean. This one probably my favorite nickname ever, actually. Then we got a shiny Onyx found in the Rock Tunnel after one phase, and shiny Steelix found in the Cliff Cave, named Optimus after Optimus Prime, of course. Then we got many shinies from the Eterna Forest, but before, here we got a shiny Misdreavus nicknamed Ace after Ace in One Piece. No, I'm kidding. It's actually nicknamed after the fact that it actually got a necklace that is red, and so Ace is part of necklace as a word, and it is also linked to Ace in One Piece, because also Ace got that sort of necklace made of like red balls actually, so it is a sort of reference in the end. And I got two shiny Misdreavus, one in the Cliff Cave, this one was an 8%, really like this one actually, and this one found in the Eterna Forest. I had two journeys in the Eterna Forest, one was off camera and the other one was live. The one that I got off camera got me a double shiny Rampole. So basically the nicknames are Mark and Cindy, just because I was expecting to be phasing like on many Rampoles, so I didn't want to waste my time thinking about nicknames, so what I did was I was nicknaming them after random people's names. So welcome to Mark and Cindy. I tried to evolve them just to see to which Pokemon they were evolving to, and one is a Dustox and one is a Beautifly, so perfect actually. And the first journey ended up being with a Misdreavus found. I was double hunting in Pearl because I didn't have Diamond back then, so I could only find Misdreavus, and that's what I got. Then I got my second journey in the Eterna Forest that got me a shiny Markrow first phase during a morning stream. This one, I really like this one actually. This one came right after Larios, and it take 31,000 encounters too. But it was a first phase, 20%, pretty sick. I was quad hunting in Diamond, and I was expecting to be doing like many phases in the Eterna. I wanted to do many phases in the Eterna. I love that place. I wanted to stay there as much as I could. Yeah, that was epic. So what I did after finding Markrow is that I basically set Baneri as the target, hoping to do some phases or get away with a shiny Baneri. And that's what I did. I got away with a shiny Baneri first phase again. So I striked a 20% shiny Markrow first phase, and a 19% shiny binary first phase. So a flawless journey, and fun fact, the past year I didn't freaking phase in the whole year, unironically. I didn't have this many rounds in which I could have phased, but in the few that I did, I didn't phase. So that was insane. Then here we got a shiny Eradicate. This one, the nickname is pretty funny actually. I mean, self-explanatory. It is Adamant, by the way. This one was the first phase for my shiny Vulpix. And this is the only red that I got actually, apart from Sandshrew. Like, I don't have Rattata, I don't have anything from this line but Raticate. And fun fact, Raticate is also the only shiny that I was missing from the Route 32 in which I was hunting for Whismur here. Because I literally collected everything but Raticate, because in the repel trick that I was doing, Raticate was at 3%, and I missed it. Whismur was like a 30-ish%, and I got everything before Whismur. But I didn't get Raticate, but I got it in the Dream Team Quest Competitive Edition. Then we got shiny Magcargo. These, I mean, let me start from Wheezing, because this is the first journey that I did in the Stark Mountain. As I already told you, my favorite place ever. I set as my target Wheezing, a 15%, with the same concept that I applied to the Eterna actually. So I set a rare target because I want to do many phases, and then whenever I will get the target, I will be okay. I got Wheezing first phase. There we go. So yeah, I got my target. Then I set as my target Magcargo, and I got another Wheezing. Fair enough, a double 15%. But I'm pretty happy actually, because Wheezing is in my top 5 favorite Pokemons ever when it comes to the shiny forms, so pretty good. Then, as I was telling you, I set Magcargo as the target, and I stepped on a shiny Coughing, a 5% in the Stark Mountain, as I was telling you before, that you have a 50%, you have a coin flip chance of catching it. I failed it. That's why there is a regular Coughing here, and I reclaimed it in the Barnet Tower in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I nicknamed it Smoker after a One Piece character. One of my favorite characters actually, Broken. And then I went directly back into the Stark Mountain, and I got my shiny Magcargo, 40%, named Gary after the SpongeBob character. During the Stark Mountain mode, will you use the same setup that made you fail that Coughing? I will, because that one was the best setup. So yeah, I will. Then, and that's it for the Stark Mountain shinies. And then we got the last 2 shinies that I'm able to show for in Gen 4, that are 2 shinies found in the Route 6, as far as I remember it should be, the Route of Marip. One is Icans. These ones were found in 2 different periods of my life actually, because I found Icans when I was still not on Europe, and it took me 14,001 encounter, and I was just raw hunting in the Route 6 actually. Is it the Route 6 or Route 32? I think it is the Route 32, and when I was hunting for Whismur before, Whismur was in the Route 47 actually, not 32. Whismur was the Route 47, yeah. I got confused. This one is the Route 32. And I was just raw hunting, and I got a shiny Icans. I didn't have anything back then. I wanted to grind some shinies, and if I was lucky, I was getting a Marip. I didn't get lucky, I got a shiny Icans, but the past year I came back stronger. I set up a repel trick, and I got a shiny Marip, nicknamed Tesla. Yeah, as I told you, the past year didn't phase, so this one came first phase. Repel trick level 6 with static in the Route 32. This one was a 73%. The other Pokemon that I could have faced down were Hoppip, Rattata, and a Bellsprout. Bellsprout was 18%, Hoppip 6, and Rattata 3. I didn't get anything but my target, so very good. Anyway, that's it for Gen 4 actually. As you can see here, there are other random boxes, nothing else. This is my little collection in Gen 4. Now we will move to Gen 3. So yeah, I will turn off this device and I will take my main Fire Red file. So give me a second. There we go. In this generation, I don't have too many shinies actually, because 3 of them got moved to Gen 4, that were the Kanto starters, and other ones were like all of them caught in the Safari Zone, basically. So yeah, that's pretty much it actually. Anyway, that's actually my collection of shinies in Gen 3. Hold on. Yeah, I still had, hold on. I still had to put them in order actually. I forgot to do that. I did that for Gen 5, but I didn't for Gen 3. So I will do it right now. Give me just a second. Here there is the execute that I failed, unfortunately. So Venomoth was my first one. I'm spoiling you everything right now. Give me a second. I knew I was forgetting something actually, that's what I was forgetting. Anyway, let me just change the name of this one. There we go, just change the wallpaper. I always keep the sky for my shinies. So, as I was saying, in Gen 3, I didn't find too many shinies actually. The only shinies that I got were the 3 Kanto starters that I moved to generation number 4. And I got like many Safari shinies and a couple other shinies actually that I didn't need too much preparation for. Here we have my first ever shiny found in the Safari Zone that I was able to keep, and I'm super happy about it. A shiny Venomoth, 5% in the Kanto Safari Zone, found in Fire Red and caught thanks to the Bates thread. Hi Miguel. I'm keeping all these shinies in Platinum, and all these shinies in Gen 3 in Fire Red, and all these shinies in Gen 5 in Pokemon White. Anyway, after having found Venomoth, I got a shiny Paras, still in the Safari Zone. We are now, like, all these Pokemon that you can see here are from the Safari Zone. And I nicknamed it Helynt, just because of a pun, Paras Height, in caps lock because of Paras. I mean, the name is actually in caps lock, so it was funny. And basically, this was the end of my first ever Safari week. I ended up finding 2 shinies, and I caught both. So, a flawless journey. Then, in my second ever Safari Zone, I got another 5% as the first shiny of the second Safari Zone, a Nido Rare, shiny Nidorina. 5% found in Fire Red. I will show you that it was found in Fire Red. As you can see, there is my OT that says FR. but it was found live, so... Then we got another shiny Dorina that is a 5% in Fire Red code both, as you can see. Then we got a shiny Nidoran male nicknamed Waterfall, pretty self-explanatory. Code 2, like I got super lucky in the Safari Zone in general. By the way, this Nidorina, like the nickname is after a plant, like a dangerous plant that is like poisoning or stuff like that. And it is purple, as far as I remember. Or probably not toxic, but it is purple. Then we got... Hold on. Alright. Then we got a shiny Rhyhorn, nicknamed Rusty because of the color, and coat. This one was a broken one because it is adamant natured. I wasn't synchronizing for it, of course. And then sadly we got our first Safari fail, that is a shiny Rhyhorn failed. I mean, right now I'm showing a regular one, just like in memory of it. That's it, my first ever Safari fail. It had to happen, it happened, fair enough. And there is my second and last Safari fail for now. There was a shiny Execute after 20,000 encounters, unfortunately. That's it. I mean, I can't complain. Like my score is 6-2 so far in the Safari Zone, so I definitely can't complain. And then we got the last two shinies that are a random shiny Magneton. This is a 15% nicknamed Hat-Trick because of the fact that it is made of 3 Magnemites, basically. This one is an insane find actually, because I found it right before starting streaming. I mean, right before starting to stream, but I was hunting for Larias back then. I mean, I was on Larias and Larios, then I got Larias, then I was hunting for Larios and Phoebus before starting to stream. Then when I already had the hunt ongoing, I started to stream, but before starting to stream, when I was hunting for those two Pokemons, I was in the meanwhile also playing through Fire Red while I was hunting for those Pokemons. And I stepped on a shiny Magneton and I caught the reaction live. I didn't have the Sparkles live because, I mean, I wasn't streaming the console, but I actually caught the reaction live, and it was insane because I'm not used to play through the games while I hound. So it was very interesting actually. Unfortunately, it didn't happen live, so like live streaming. I was just recording because I wasn't streaming yet, but it was very, very funny actually. Also because this one is tough to recognize, unironically. I was playing on an SP and I couldn't really see, like, there is a pretty bad quality when it comes to the screen, but I saw these sparkles like super quickly with the tail of my eye and I was just, hold on. But I mean, there is the reaction to show for actually, if you want to check it out. It is a 2 minutes video on my channel actually. And then we got the last Gen 3 shiny. This is a shiny Magikarp nicknamed Barati after a One Piece environment that I really like. That is the Sanji's boat. And that's it. This one was a very lucky one. The number it came after was a very cool one actually, 40-40. And this one was close to be a first session shiny actually, because when I was hunting for Magikarp, I was double hunting for Lapras and double hunting for Magikarp, then I got Lapras, and in the session right after finding Lapras, I got this Magikarp. So I was quad hunting for Magikarp, and it was the first session in which I was quad hunting for Magikarp, but I found it on Fire Red, and it was a file that I was already using, like I was previously using when I was also hunting for Lapras. So also with this Pokemon together with Lapras, I got extremely close to my ultimate shiny hunting dream, that is to find 2 shinies at the same time on camera. Because Lapras was found after 3,942, I think, 42, like 3,900 and something, and this Magikarp came after 4,040 encounters, and as I said, it shined on Advice, that on a cartridge that I was already using before. So if only they were a bit closer, they could have shined in the same moment, actually. But it didn't happen. But it will. I believe in it. Anyway, that's it for Gen 3. I will now quickly move to Gen 5. And I'm feeling pretty tired, actually. I have never been talking for this long altogether. Anyway, that's it for Gen 3. Now I will get to my main white file. And then we can actually drop all the guesses for my top 3 ounce, actually. It has been tough for me to build a top 3 between all the ounce that I did, because I really went through many emotions, and all the emotions were kind of different in the end. But I had to choose 3, and that's what I did. I should have probably done a top 5, but no, we only care about the top quality, you know. Anyway, let's get to Gen 5. Let's showcase Gen 5 too. I don't have too many Pokemons here, but I do have something, actually. Something very cool. There we go. Let me quickly check. Alright. Let me just put down Smeargle. So, first Pokemons I'm gonna show are the first 4 utility Pokemons that I got in Gen 4, and I moved to Gen 5. I hunted for these Smeargles with the Pokéradar, and I nicknamed them Wizard 5.0, 6.0, 7.0, and 8.0, just to keep the dynasty going. I used these ones to hunt, and that's pretty much it, but I didn't hunt for them in Gen 5, so they don't really count. Then, that's actually it. These are my only shinies in Gen 5. Not many, but pretty lovely, I would say. Shiny Serperior, Shiny Emboar, and Shiny Samurott. So, Serperior is nicknamed Yagami after... Serperior is named Yagami after Light Yagami from Death Note. That is my favorite character of all time. I really like how this Pokemon looks, actually. So I think that nickname was pretty fair, actually. It seems like a super smart Pokemon, so that's why. Then Fahrenheit, the Shiny Emboar, and Tomioka, the Shiny Samurott. Tomioka is one of the pillars in Demon Slayer. It was the water pillar, so that's it. These are the three starters. I hunted for them this year, and that's pretty much it. I got pretty lucky, honestly. Oshawott was the first one. It shined pretty quickly. Then we got Snivy, that also shined pretty quickly. And during this journey, we experienced something extremely weird that never got documented before my video. That was a glitch in the starter encounter. There is the video to show for if you're interested in it in my channel. Basically, I was soft resetting for a Snivy. I dropped 2 Snivies at the same time, and one popped out from a Pokeball with the regular Pokeball light, and the other one popped out with the actual same Pokeball animation but dark. And it actually wasn't a glitch that had anything to do with a Dusk Ball, because the Dusk Ball animation is completely different. The color was just dark, but the animation was the Pokeball one, and it was insane. There is the video, so check it out if you want to. Then we got a shiny Tepig that actually took a bit more, but still pretty fair. It shined after 13,000. That's it for the starters. Now we can actually go into my first ever journey in the wild. So, Bella Luca. So, the journey in the Relic Castle, we got a shiny Yamask nicknamed Antic after a beautiful cartoon, a beautiful Italian cartoon. This one, together with Cofagrigus, are two of my favorite shinies in Unova. Both of them are in my top 5, and so is the last Pokemon that I hunted for in the Relic Castle that I will show you later, and you can actually see in the box, resting. This journey was so clean, actually. It was another flawless journey that I had in 2024. Basically, in the Relic Castle, you can get Yamask and Krokorok. You can get Sandile and Krokorok. Yamask and Sandile are 50 and 50. Krokorok and Cofagrigus are 50 and 50. I was double hunting for Yamask, double hunting for Cofagrigus. I got Yamask and Cofagrigus. That's it. Flawless. No phases. Everything was pretty smooth. So very nice. Unfortunately, they got two of the worst natures possible. But Cofagrigus, apart from being jolly, it is terrible, got this spell tag that is a 5% item. So very clean, actually. Hi Mr. Wu, how's it going? All good? That's a good question, actually. That's a good question. I honestly don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They are the same to me. I can't choose, actually. Then we got the last shiny found in the Relic Castle, that is actually my second favorite shiny of all time, and it of course is in my top 5 from Unova too. Shiny Volcarona, nicknamed Amotherazu, a cool pun, actually. This one was a very cool journey, actually. Even if it was a very short one, kinda. It was very interesting because I was hunting for this one with the same layout that I dedicated to Arceus. When I hunted for Arceus the past year, I really wanted to have like a challenging catch. That is something that I didn't have because I caught Arceus like super quickly with a Ultra Ball. But this one that was supposed to be an easy catch ended up being a painful catch. And in the end, after many troubles, many problems, we ended up catching it in a Ultra Ball too. So we got it. Unfortunately, it is impish, but I mean, could be worse, I guess. No, it couldn't, but that's pretty much it, actually. That's my shiny collection. As you can see, the overall stats are the ones that are shown in the layout. So the method shinies that I found are 38, the full art shinies found are 107, encounters done total 800,000 plus. Years as a shiny hunter, for longest ever round 46,000 and a half, shortest ever round 96 eggs, full odds, and encounters per hour, and average encounters per round almost the odds. So pretty smooth, actually. By the way, that's it. Now I will just like to talk. I just did it for like the past 2 hours, but just want to talk with you, actually. I don't know, tell me something. And also think about what actually is my top 3 favorite journeys. So what will appear in the above the bottom screen are 3 Pokemons, alright? So the 3 Pokemons that stand for their journey. Just try and guess which were my favorite journeys, my 3 favorite journeys out of all the ones that I had. And I don't know, drop your guess in 5 minutes. I will show which actually is the one. Is Volcarona the only bug fire type Pokemon? No, I think there is one in the newest generations, actually. But I don't know, honestly. I'm not sure. I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to new generations. Anyway, Rings said top 3, first place Larios, second place Riolu, third place Raiko. Alright, guys, tell me your guesses. Tell me your guesses. I will just wait some minutes, just try and think about all the ones that I had and the way I talked about them and drop the guess. Then I will tell you what is the right one. Also, by the way, I will be, if you want to, repeating the concept behind the Stark Mountain, so that if you want to join the event, you can prepare by the time, actually. I don't know, do you want me to repeat it? Because I already repeated it twice, but I don't know if, I mean, I guess there probably there probably is someone right now that wasn't here before. Or even if there was someone that wants to hear it again because it wasn't clear before, tell me that I will. Alright. Basically, I decided to welcome a suggestions that I got in the past stream. I got suggested to do a community event. That is something that I never thought to. And it is a pretty good idea. So I spent part of the past night in the end, like, I didn't go to sleep and I tried to project this new journey that will start the 1st of February. The 1st of February I will be uploading a video in which I explain the rules, kinda rules. I mean, everyone can actually do whatever they want. Basically, I will be hosting a community event in the Stark Mountain. The name of the event will be the Stark Mountain Double Week. From the first week of February to the 14th of February, we will be hunting, or whoever wants to hunt there will be. I will be hunting in the Stark Mountain. The Stark Mountain is a very popular, I mean a very unpopular but very good place actually. It is super unpopular and that's why I want to bring it more to my channel. And I would like to try and make it be something in shiny hunting because it is very big. As a place, there are many Pokemon that you can hunt for, and it is my favorite place overall. Basically, you can hunt with the double encounters, you can hunt outside of the Stark Mountain, and it still is considered the Stark Mountain, so you can hunt with the radar, you can hunt full odds with the radar, you can hunt for the GBA Pokemons, so like, I mean, not GBA Pokemons, but you can insert the GBA games and find new Pokemons as Gligar and Magby. As I said, you can get the double encounters. You can also get the single encounters. You can find a Camerupt. You can find a shiny Slugma, Weezing. You can find whatever you want, literally. There is also a legendary that is Etran. That is the one that I will be hunting for as the first one. This is something that I really wanted to go for. And I want to celebrate the beginning of this journey by actually starting from Etran. So the 1st of February, I will be stopping whatever I'm doing. And I will be co-hunting for Etran, and we will see like how long it takes to shine. If it shines decently quick, I'll try and do some phases in the Stark Mountain by co-hunting. If it doesn't, I will just bring it to the end of the hunt whenever it decides to shine, even if it takes more than 2 weeks. No problem, actually. So that's pretty much it. Whoever wants to join, the point is that we will try and collect as many Pokemons as we can, and not only like see, but catch Pokemon in the Stark Mountain, because the Stark Mountain is a very wild place, especially, only when we talk about the double encounters, because in the double encounters, if you don't come prepared, it actually is a safari zone, so it is very interesting as a place. That's pretty much it, actually. Let's go. Yeah, it will be fun. It for sure will. Anyway, guys, I will show you my top 3 hunts my top 3 journeys between all the ones that I had. The 3rd place goes to the shiny Riolu that I hunted for with the eggs that I collected the past year. It got a crazy journey, as I was talking about before. I can't really summarize it, you just have to check out the video, I guess. 3rd place to it, just because the 2nd place has to be Whismur. Wismur gives me goosebumps every time I look at it, actually. And what I felt when I found it in the last days of the year, at 30% after 80,000 encounters and 31,000 encounters for the actual phase, it shined. It was my target. It was adamant. It was found with the OM sound. It is a first live on YouTube, and I guess it is enough, actually, for it to be the second place. So it deserves it, and hopefully it will not be the only first live on YouTube that I will find. And the first place goes to Larios. There is nothing more goated than Larios, so nothing deserves the first place more than it, actually. It was my first ever and most likely my only birthday shiny found. It was timid, so synchronized worked, my longest ever round. It was like an extreme situation on stream. One of my first ever shinies found on stream. So like it literally made my day. So I mean, not only my day, but like literally I got it that it was like 2 a.m. unironically, because I was about to dedicate my whole birthday to streaming, just to try and end the hound on a birthday shiny, such a long hound. And in the very first streaming session out of the 3 that I was about to do in that day and that I did in that day, it shined right after the midnight, so it actually was my birthday. It was also caught in a nest ball that to me looks insanely good in it. So probably nothing will ever touch it when it comes to like a great memory related to shiny hunting. Anyway, second and third. The third one is Riolu. The second one is Wismur, as you can see. I mean, they appeared on the screen, and Wismur is just too important to me, actually. Riolu was crazy, but Wismur was too unique, actually. I really wish I was live when all that thing happened, but every time, like every single time, yeah, I got downgraded, but bro, I'm not even lying. I watched my own Wismur video multiple times. After some months, it happens that I get back to it, and I love like so much that video. I think I will feel the same way for Larios in like a couple years, actually, when I will come back to that video. Honestly, I mean, if you want to, I can cover again the reasons why I decided to place Wismur as the second one. Basically, I found it in the very last days of the year. It was a first live on YouTube. It took me overall 80,000 encounters, so it is the journey that actually took me the longest in terms of encounters, and also in terms of hours, because it took me 250 hours, I think. I don't think I touched 300 hours, I'm not sure. It was with the Owen sound, it was a first live on YouTube, it was adamant, and it shined at the end of, like, I was literally like tryharding, even if I really had enough. Like I couldn't stand the hunt anymore. Like, it was so boring. I wasn't even liking the environment at all. It was an uncommon environment with uncommon Pokemons, but I got everything multiple times. I got 3 Deros, 2 Miltanks, one Fearow, 1 Farfetch'd, but I wasn't getting Wismur, bro. And in the end, I got it in the last days of the year. So that one counts like extremely close to Larios. Like, if only Larios didn't shine during my birthday, Wismur would be the first place right now, unironically. So this is the top 3, actually. If I had to mention a 4th place and a 5th place, let me see. That's tough, actually. If I had to mention, I don't know. Probably number 4 might be the wall Regi Trio. I don't have like a single Pokemon, but the wall Regi Trio number 4 that was extremely close to defeat Riolu too, because that one was extremely huge actually, extremely huge. Also because it was so funny actually, because there was Dallas that actually did, I don't even remember how many 100,000 encounters for them, and I collected all of them 3 in 2000. Like, it was insane actually. And 5th place might go to Raikou, I think. I guess. Yeah, I would say Raikou. By the way, yeah. Whismur could have definitely been the number 1, but the Birthday Shiny is too much. Like, one day out of 365, considering in the end the amount of shinies that I get in a single year that are 30 in the end, I could have got way more the past year, but that's how it went. It is actually an average of 2 shinies per month, and those 2 days, one of those 2 days was my birthday, and it is insane. So that's it actually. Guys, that's actually it for the whole session. I hope you like the 1000 subscriber special. I would have liked to do something and try and get away with something like more interactive, so like a sort of little game, but this thing, so like showcasing my shiny collection, was something that I really wanted to do, and I wanted to make it be like a special occasion. So I just took advantage of this upcoming event to set up this wall live and the video highlight that I will upload about this one. But who knows? In the future, we can maybe. I will try and get away with, I don't know, like a mini game or something, probably more, I don't know, entertaining or involving. I don't know. What do you think about it? Oh, very nice. Good to hear that. I was just a bit scared about the fact that I was about just to have like a monologue in which I was just, I don't know, telling things about my shine. So I don't know if it could have been this interesting, but... Oh, did you? I don't remember actually. Probably because I already had it in my mind. Because like if I didn't, I would have probably remember it was because you asked it. Go for it, guys! Send all the shinies. Like, this special day. Today is a special day. Let's drop all the shiny collections in the Discord. That's a good idea. Let's do it. I like it. By the way, Ring, how's it going with the hounds? Were you able to get some encounters in these days that you didn't join the streams? By the way, guys, tomorrow I will be on stream hunting for Cresselia, of course. So we're back actually. We just jumped and skipped the today's session, but we will recover it. So let's go. Let me check the Discord. Give me a second. I've seen a beautiful shiny Geodude that died, unfortunately. That's probably Stark Mountain pre-gaming. The shiny Geodude getting killed from because of earthquake. By the way, Ring, I'm checking the Discord, but I'm not seeing any message actually. Hold on. I see. Are these ones the only ones that you still have to complete? Or there is something else going? By the way, Ryan in the Victory Road. I don't remember if it was you that asked me where you could find Ryan in Platinum. Did you were you able to listen to what I asked you? All right. By the way, bro, you have to complete Stakataka. Like, there is no way. It's still, bro. You have to go on. You have to go on. You have to find it actually. I'm starting now with full daunting. I already have shinies by frame on Gen 3. What do you mean by frame? With Dexna, but I will have a collection to show and you pick the 2Ks. Let's go. I mean, hopefully it will not be too long. I'm kidding. I mean, might happen, but who knows. Anyway, I mean, by the time, it took me 4 years to reach to 1,000 people that like the channel enough to subscribe. So if it takes me 4 years again, you will definitely have the time to put together a big collection. And so will I. Ryer is in the route of Andor. Alright. Nice. So, I didn't remember. Oh yeah, because it is close to the cave in which there is the person, like, digging. Yeah. So, yeah, fair. But where is Tangela? And by the way, is Tangela in the Mount Silver? Is it there? Because I really like that place, actually. Never hunted there, but there are big Pokemons there. 5 device hunting every day. Yeah. You will, bro. Alright, got it. By the way, guys, that's actually it. And fair enough, it is midnight. I was planning on not going over midnight actually, so very good. Guys, that's it. I don't know if you want to, if there is something else that we want to talk about. If not, I will sign off and I will catch you tomorrow actually. Bro, good luck. Guys, good luck to everyone. Find many shinies, and also, like, very important, be prepared for the Stark Mountain double week, because it will be fun actually. I'm telling you, like, super early, so that everyone has the time to get away with a couple gold ducks in the with dump. Thank you so much, Luke. Thank you so much. Honestly, I'm pretty interested. I don't know. I'm pretty interested on knowing, like, how it will come out, a video dedicated to this live. So, like, I mean, the highlights of this video uploaded on YouTube. Actually, I don't know how, like, if with a decent editing it will come up a good video actually, because I already feel like there are things that I didn't mention. For example, I didn't show all the Pokeballs that I catch the Pokemon in. That is something that I would have liked to do actually, but I didn't prepare anything before apart from, like, ordering the Pokemons in the box. I didn't prepare anything before coming on stream. I just wanted it for my stream of consciousness to talk for me. That's it. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the compliments, and thank you so much for being on stream every day with me actually, and having supported the channel up to this point. I will catch you tomorrow, hunting for Cressilia, Dialga, and Masquerain, and we are at 1000 for Dialga, so we are already on 4 digits, so we are pumped. Anyway, thank you so much. I will catch you tomorrow. Have a good night and good luck. See ya.